we're getting a live action Lego Ninjago movie, I'm like I think it's like really brilliant, because as a kid I would be like, I wonder what they would look like in real life, you know? Live action Lego movies for Universal. The one thing that caught my eye when I was reading that was live action. What does that mean?
I was gonna say, because like technically the first Lego movie is live action.
Yeah, it's tough because I love the first Lego movie, and they didn't go downhill, but I think the worst one is the second one, the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't like a great,
you know, because I love the Lego Ninjago one, and I thought it was so good. I'm David.
I'm Ethan.
And today Ethan's my very special guest. I've known Ethan ever since I was like a kid, probably. We've known each other since, right?
Yeah.
I want to believe so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because, like, I was born, and I don't want to say when you're born, because they still go on YouTube, you know, private information. Why don't you say your social security number too? Let's just throw it out here.
Yeah, let's
the
just
whole
do it
shebang.
at the same time.
Yeah, you know.
What's your mom's maiden name? What's our mom's maiden name?
Yeah. But yeah, I've known Ethan forever. He's been a supporter of the podcast since the first episode, and I wanted to get him on the YouTube version. So today's topic, we're going to be talking about the new news about a live-action Lego movie series. Ethan, what is your experience with Lego and the Lego movies that we've previously had?
So I love Legos. I've had lots of sets over the years. I actually just recently had to pack them away. Not because I want to get rid of them, just need to put them away for a while.
Yeah.
But I love Lego movies. I love the Lego movies. Lego Batman movie. It's probably my favorite Lego movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Legos. They're so fun, and yeah.
Yeah, I remember us playing Legos as a kid, man. And then we would go and watch the straight-to-DVD Lego movies, you know, that we thought were, like, cinematic at the time. But you look back and you're like, wow, this was a budget of, like, $100, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, the previous news that we just heard a few days ago were that from the Deadline, so it's a reliable source, that Jake Kasdan, Patty Jenkins, and Joe Cornish are set to helm live-action Lego movies for Universal. The one thing that caught my eye when I was reading that was live action. What does that mean?
I was going to say, because, like, technically, the first Lego movie is live action, in a sense, because they look like real Legos. They have, like, I don't know if you noticed them, but, like, in certain shots, the light hits them, and they have fingerprints, like, on their chest.
That's cool.
So obviously that, like, what do you mean live action?
That's a good point. I never thought of it like that. That could be live action. You know. I mean, but and also they have that scene in the end with Will Ferrell's character. So
exactly, and he's like there. He's not like.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It's confusing. Do you think, like, when they say live action, do you think they mean, like, stop motion? Or would they have just said, like, oh, yeah, we're just going to go to stop motion now?
I don't know. Because, like, when they made... It was just a Lego movie or a Lego Ninjago movie? Because I've seen both.
Yeah. Another thing they reported, they're going to make 3 of these, like, live action Lego movies.
Oh, okay.
One of them's going to be... 2 of them are going to be original IPs, and then one of them is going to be... a live-action Lego Ninjago, which we'll get onto that later.
Okay, yeah. Because that's so confusing to me, because it's like, even Lego Ninjago and the Lego movies, they were technically live-action movies. They were like live-action and animated, but the Legos look more live-action than like a cartoon Lego.
Yeah, I would actually agree with that, because everything's made out of Lego. So what's you know, I feel like they could easily do that and count that as live action, you know?
Yeah, and they had live action like actors in it as well. So it's like, is that what they mean, or like we're actually gonna have like actual people?
Yeah, and then with the new
like playing
Lego,
with Legos.
yeah, like the Lego Ninjago movie, we saw the cat, which was live action.
Yeah, and so was I forget his name sometimes. What's his name?
Jackie Chan in the beginning.
Jackie Chan,
Yeah.
And he was in it as live action too. So it's like that movie you could count as live action.
Yeah. It's tough because I love the first Lego movie, and they didn't go downhill, but I think the worst one is the second one, the Lego Movie 2, the second part.
Oh yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. It just wasn't like a great.
Yeah,
I remember almost about everything about the Lego Movie. I remember certain points of the Lego Movie too.
It's so long, and I feel like it's kind of boring.
It's long. It's kind of drawn out.
I love the Lego Ninjago one, and I thought it was so good.
Oh yeah, it was great.
It's so underrated.
It is. I think a lot of people didn't like it because it didn't look so much like the show. But like, it didn't need to look like the show.
Yeah.
Because the show was the show, and now obviously this is Lego Ninjago, and it was good the way it was.
Yeah.
I thought everything it was funny. It was hilarious.
Yeah, no doubt, dude.
So I don't really see what the problem was with it.
Yeah, I think the problem was because the show has so much lore, and there's so much in the show, and the fan base is huge that they just love everything about it, and they were kind of making it for this new generation. They never got into the really dive into the elemental powers and stuff like that. But now hearing that it's gonna be live action, what do you think about that?
I don't know. I wish I knew if it was, like the Lego Ninjago movie or a Lego movie, if that's what they mean by live action, or if we're gonna have an actual, you're gonna see actual human beings.
Yeah, because when I hear we're getting a live action Lego Ninjago movie, I'm like this is. I think it's really brilliant because as a kid I would be I wonder what they would look like in real life, And I feel like they can easily do it because we kind of saw that with that new Netflix Avatar show. It's very different, but they have elemental powers and stuff like that. And I think they could do it on a lower budget but make it good. But I think it's very interesting, no doubt, that their worst Lego movie is now the first one that they're going to reboot. It's that's crazy,
Yeah. For me personally, I don't know how I feel about it. I know you say it's brilliant, and I really think for me, because I've always wondered what they'd look like too, is how are they gonna write this? I think that's my biggest thing.
Yeah.
Is because I think that's a really big problem in Hollywood right now. It's just poor, lazy writing. No doubt. We get a sequel of a movie that was made 30 years ago. It's we don't need a sequel of this. This is kind of...
Yeah.
Let's think of something new. We were able to do this for so many years, and now we're running out of ideas?
Yeah.
That's just...
It's so true. So true.
Yeah.
And I feel this is our chance, to do something creative.
Bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back. But I also feel it's I'm kind of nervous because what is live action Lego? Because we see the Minecraft movie, and it's not truly a Minecraft movie,
No, yeah.
I mean, now I'm kind of worried that they're gonna, because there's fan art and it looks absolutely creepy, and I'm I do not want that,
Yeah.
Are they gonna have the cup hands, or
that's my thing. Are we gonna have actual humans just going like this? I don't want that.
Or are they just gonna make these characters that we know, and then just let's say Master Wu or Jay, and then here's a live action alternate reality or something like that.
Yeah, I think that could be cool, a live action alternate reality. But I think if they went somewhere I think if they tried to do with Minecraft movies doing, which is what they already did in the Lego movies, which was the Legos were kind of their own universe almost.
Yeah.
And like we don't need to somehow go into another. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't need to go into another universe. I like it when it's like you're dropped in their universe. Like, all right, this is our world, but it's not like they get sucked in.
And like the other way around, like humans going into Lego. Like I know they kind of already did that with Lego Movie.
Yeah,
they're doing that with Minecraft.
I feel like that's a trope we're seeing a little too much with like Jumanji is what it started.
Jumanji, yeah. Like, let's
calm down, guys.
Breaks on that idea.
Yeah. One thing that I thought was very interesting was Patty Jenkins. She's a female director. She directed Wonder Woman 1, which is one of the best DC movies, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And she also directed, like, Wonder Woman 84, and it wasn't, that movie is very cartoony, and it's not good. And it literally is like they play in too much of the 80s, which is shocking, because I love the 80s. Yeah. You know? So it's kind of like, come on, guys, let's not go crazy. But I do feel like she's the best option. If her serious Wonder Woman movie was a little too cartoony and they want to go with this live action Lego, I do feel like she probably will be the best option for it, you know?
Yeah. I definitely think she'll be a good director for this movie. Yeah. I just think she'll be a good director.
Yeah. One of the other guys that is going to be working on the Lego Ninjago movie, shockingly, I just looked into it, is Jake Kasdan. He's the director of Jumanji.
Oh, okay.
We might be seeing them get sucked into this world.
Are we going to see this whole, going into another universe thing?
Yes. So I do think it's interesting. They did say that they're going to have, their own story that's going on. And I think this is kind of risky because the first one with Emmett is, such a brilliant concept, you know? With just a yellow guy that becomes a master builder. It's it's so genius that I don't know if you can redo it again, you know? Spark that flame.
Yeah. I definitely want them to have their own idea, but I don't want it to ruin what they've already done.
Yeah.
Which is also another thing that Hollywood writers are doing, is they're writing something new, but they're ruining other movies.
Yes.
Because, Megamind 2?
Yeah.
That I'd never even watched that. I was no, that's not Megamind at all.
That is the Walmart version of Megamind.
Pretty much. I was like, nope, we're okay.
Yeah. So.
It got an audience. I don't even think Rotten Tomatoes rated it, and the audience score was 7.
Really? I don't think you could pay me to watch that movie. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no, you couldn't pay me to watch it.
No.
Because I saw that trailer so many times, and I was like, that's not Megamind at all.
I remember just reacting to it on the podcast and being like, this is like a dumpster fire. And
it was.
Peacock was like, it's perfect. It's like, no, it's not. And then when it came out, the director was like, I want to get a third one and put it in theaters.
No.
And people were like, dude, you're drinking something. You're drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah. That is not happening, you know?
No.
It
looked, it didn't even, the animation never even looked like the last Lego movie. It looked like something completely different.
Oh, yeah. I hope they don't do that for the Lego movie. I hope they do kind of, step up the budget. And I forgot that, they've kind of already started this franchise up again with the new Lego movie Piece by Piece about Pharrell.
Yeah.
And I forgot about that. I haven't heard really that much about it.
And maybe, that could be a technical, quote-unquote, live-action movie. Because you have, these real people, but in Lego. Yeah,
that is true.
But, again, Lego Ninjago has never been about real people. Yeah. So it's yeah.
What was your favorite ninja in Lego Ninjago?
Oh, I was totally Jay.
Yeah,
I was.
Yeah.
He was the best one.
Yeah, I was a huge Jay guy.
Kai, the red one, and Cole, the black. I was like, no, Jay is the best one.
Yeah, I loved Jay.
He got the girl who was Kai's sister. So.
Yeah. I love Jay, dude. He was like my favorite character. He was like the funny one, but he had lightning powers. He got the girl in the end.
He did.
Yeah. As a kid, I was like, if I would be any ninja, maybe that guy.
Jay.
Maybe that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
He knew what was going on, man. He had it.
He did.
He had it. So
imagine if he had the confidence.
Yeah.
He'd be unstoppable.
That was one thing. He never had confidence. I was like, bro, you have lightning powers, you're a ninja, and you have the girl. Why are you not ruling the world,
why,
you know?
Why are you so nervous?
Yeah, why are you so nervous, dude? It's a girl, you know? Yeah, but I think that I'm excited for the Lego Ninjago because I hope that this movie series they wanted to make will get kind of a second chance because it deserves it. It's so underrated.
Yeah, for sure.
I personally want them to bring back the writers from Lego Movie, Lego Ninjago, and Lego Batman because
put
they
them
had
all
it
in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
They're all hilarious writers.
Yeah.
Put them in the same room.
Yeah, because they were making fun of Lego.
Yeah.
In a loving way.
Like, yeah, exactly. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's just like perfect, you know, like in the Lego Batman movie where they took off their helmets and hair pieces, and then like started stacking on top of each other. You know, like that is so brilliant. Like that's one thing I love about like those kind of movies. It's like I would have never thought of that. I think I might have lost you. Okay, I would have never.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, I would have never thought of that. Oh, I almost hit my camera. No, Mike. Yeah. I would have never thought of that. I truly would have never. But then when I watched the Emoji Movie, I'm like, I would have thought of all this stuff. I don't want to sound like bragging or anything, but it's a very
predictable.
Predictable is the right word. With the Lego Movie, it's like I truly don't know what's gonna happen. You know?
Yeah.
Like there are some things, of course. You know, the heroes are gonna win. It's a kids movie. But there are some adult jokes that you're like, wow, that's pretty wild.
Got in there?
Yeah, wow. Yeah. You know, like some Batman ones about Barbara Gordon, you know?
Yeah.
Or that one scene.
My name's Richard Grayson, but all the kids at the orphanage call me Dick.
Well, children can be cruel.
Yeah, kids can be cruel. Whoa.
I was like, as a kid, I was like, what does that mean, Dad? And he's like, my dad was dying laughing. He's like, nothing. You're good. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It was just
I
like,
got older, I was like, whoa.
yeah. I was like, this is a kids movie? But Will Arnett, that sounds so much like him, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man. But I'm excited for this next step, you know? And they said that Universal's doing it. And Universal's kind of been at a high point with, they own Illumination and DreamWorks. So,
which DreamWorks has been on a tear.
Yeah. So it'll be super cool. I'm excited for this new Lego movie. I'm excited what Universal's going to do. They have a few things under their belts that they're preparing for this next franchise. So, So Ethan, is there anywhere we can follow you, check you out, to follow you and keep in touch?
Well, my personal Instagram account is Ethan Paredes 26. My YouTube channel is E3Kids, and my podcast, which I haven't used in a while, is the Overstuffed Backpack Podcast. I think I have about 5 episodes. I want to make some more, but I have a couple up.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. Hey, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, totally. Go check them out, guys. Thank you, Ethan, for coming on. And,
no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, totally. See you later, Grandma.
See you later.